Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Poppin' Off. I am your host, Pd PopOff. How's everybody doing out there, huh? Doing okay? You guys starving yet? Huh? Fucking sissies. Well, hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's well fed. Today we're gonna pop off about my mom. That's right. That's right. So, yeah, Mama Pop Off pissed me off and I had to light her up, dude. So my mom, I'm a lot like my mom. I don't do well with people. I don't do well with society. People are fucking retarded, right? But my mom's getting to the age where she just really can't be out in public, right? She is the Karen before Karen was even a word for Karens. That's her, right? Right down to the haircut and everything. And you know, mom likes having a few drinky poos, and when mom has them drinky poos, she gets a little belligerent. So let me run you through this. My daughter's 18th birthday was the other day. Now, my wife and I made it abundantly clear to my daughter, like, hey, we just spent $500 for you and your friend and us as a family to go to this like haunted attraction. And we also spent another hundred and some odd dollars to go out for dinner. So tomorrow on your actual birthday, we ain't doing shit, right? We'll get some pizza, some wings, but we're keeping it low key because a few days from then, right, she's going to do a photo shoot, which is the big present she wanted. I said, "You don't want anything like material?" She's like, "No." She goes, "I just want a photo shoot," right? Which I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool. Like, that's cool. Like, my kids, they got everything they want. Some might dare and venture out and say they're spoiled, to which I would agree. But they don't just get shit handed to them, they earn it, right? Like you do what's asked of you. Sometimes it's an impossible, well, I thought was an impossible task. They actually do it, and I put my fucking foot where my mouth is, and I gotta fucking pay up. Like for instance, my daughter is not super academically inclined. She's not like book smart like that. She's just not. She's more hands-on. She likes art, photography, shit like that. Right? When it comes to numbers and specifics and dates and shit, like that's not her thing. And everybody's different. That doesn't mean she's not smart. That's just not her fucking deal. Math is not my deal. So I was like, well, look, man, bring me home honor roll, right? Because in my mind, she ain't getting honor roll. Bring me home honor roll, get you a new iPhone. Well, I'll be goddamn. She gamed the system, dude. Not only did she bring home honor roll, but she brought home cum laude, whatever the fuck it is for graduation with honors. Because in her school, you can attain honor roll not just through academic achievements, but through volunteering achievements, right? And you know, she didn't get high marks in these specific, your regular English, math, science. She didn't get high marks in them. But the way she gained it was through volunteering, and also the way her high school does things is she gets math credits in her home economics class, essentially. I don't know what they call it, but essentially for us older people, it's like home ec, right? So math and science is tied into home ec. Well, the bitch got a goddamn 90 something. So boom, honor roll. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. I got to buy this chick a goddamn iPhone. Right? She got me. She got me. So whatever, we're going off topic here. Needless to say, my kids don't want or need for anything. They earn it, but they got a pretty good life. Much better than the one I was given. And that's the goal, right? At least that's supposed to be the goal. Like, I want to see them do better than me. I want to see them give their kids way more than I was able to give them, right? Like, I want that to keep evolving, right? Do better than me. Your kids do better than you, right? So Mama Popoff pisses me off because my daughter was upset on her birthday, her 18th birthday. And as a dad, like, I feel inadequate. Now I feel insecure. I feel inadequate. I feel like all these emotions, like, damn, dude, this is baby girl's 18th birthday. She's crying. Did we as parents not do enough? Right? Like, as a parent, you want to be Superman. You want to be able to give them the world. And I talked with her. I'm like, hey, baby, like, what's going on? Like, are you okay? She's like, it just wasn't what I expected. We didn't do anything. And I'm like, I know. And she's like, but I knew we weren't gonna do anything, but it's just we didn't do anything. I'm like, I know, babe, we did it last night. In a few days, you're gonna do your photo shoot, and then a few days from that, you're gonna have a little party with your friends over. Now, to me, right, like, I feel bad because she's upset on her birthday, but to me, I'm also hearing hints of being spoiled. Like, what did you want me to, like, I didn't say this to her, but I'm thinking, like, yo, you're 18. What do you want? Fucking a donkey? A clown? Some goddamn balloons? Like, what did you want? Like, you're going into adulthood. And I didn't say this to her, but this is what I'm thinking. And she goes, I don't know. She says, I don't know, Dad. Like, you know, it just didn't feel special. It didn't feel like an 18th birthday. I was like, I get that. I was like, but like, sweetie, you're growing up. You are now an official and adult. Like, we just spent a buttload of money on you last night. I'm spending a buttload of money on you in a few days for this photo shoot, and then you're gonna have a little party with your friends over, just chilling. You're gonna go to this bonfire. And she's like, I know, I'm just my ex, I don't know, Dad, just not what I expected. It doesn't feel like birthdays of old. And I said, there we are. Now we're getting to the root of it. Right? Like, she had these expectations like it was gonna be her 16th birthday or her 13th birthday, where they were bigger parties, like had friends over, had family over, did cake, pizza, the big old, the whole nine, right? I'm like, well, babe, like, I'm sorry that's not it. We've asked you for a while what you wanted to do, and you said nothing. You said you wanted to go to the haunted attraction, and that's what we did. You said you wanted a photo shoot. That's what we did. You said you didn't really want a party. You just wanted some friends to come over. That's what we're doing. Like, I don't know what else. And she said, well, Nana was supposed to take me to get this tattoo, and we ain't go get the tattoo. Nana was in a bad mood. She was throwing a fit, and she just gave me $50 and took me to get my ear pierced. And I was like, yeah, I get it. And she's like, Nana always promises me these things and gets my expectations and my hopes up, and she never follows through. And I had to tell her, yeah, babe, like, welcome to my childhood. And I'm sorry she's doing that to you. But when it comes to Nana, babe, you know, a lot of things she says, she means well. She has good intentions, but she has a problem following through because Nana wants to be a good Nana too, but she doesn't follow through. She's done that to me when I was a kid, and she's doing it to you guys. And I'm sorry, but you should know by now to just take what Nana says at face value. Not saying she's bullshitting and she's lying, but she's bullshitting and lying most of the time, right? She means well. It's not like she's saying it to be mean. It's just, she underdelivers a lot. But be grateful because she is trying. So, like, we got it all smoothed out. I call up Nana Popoff. I say, hey, Ma, like, Give baby girl a call. She's crying. She wanted something grandiose and big, and I explained it to her. So Nana Popoff calls her, and then Nana Popoff sends me a message back, like 15 minutes later, saying, I am very disappointed in you and your wife. This was a big birthday. You guys didn't do shit. You could have done more. You know, just really like, I'm already feeling bad and insecure. And now here comes Nana Popoff a few drinks in, talking shit. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. So I got pissed. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I lit her up. I was like, maybe baby girl is mad or upset or crying because her Nana had a piss poor attitude on her birthday. Didn't take her to get a tattoo like you promised you would for, I don't know, 6 months now. Maybe it's because Nana Popoff promised to take her on vacation 3 different times now, even went as far as the theatrics of booking the vacation and didn't take her, only to be told last week that you are going on vacation, but you're not taking her. Maybe that's why she's upset, you know. And I just kind of I kind of lit into Nana Popoff, like, hey, you're a fucking psycho. You don't know how to regulate your emotions. You don't know how to manage your emotions. Not to mention you get to sipping on them drinky poos, and all these fucking delusions of grandeur come to light. Like, hey, if you can't behave, mind your manners, and act like a respectable adult, don't talk to me. You're not allowed to. Next morning, Nana Popoff messages me like nothing happened. So I called her a psycho again. And now she decides to text me that she is, quote unquote, not retarded, not mentally challenged. She is all there cognitively and not a psycho. And I said, hey, man, we're not doing this. I'm not doing this back and forth shit with you. Get your shit together. All right? You're acting like a fucking lunatic. You can't go out in public anywhere without pitching a fit because somebody's either ripping you off and you got to bring out the old receipt and count every penny. You can't drive anywhere because, God forbid, somebody drives, shitty or not to your liking, and you got to flip them off and cause a fucking scene. Like, dude, you've done this since I was a child. Go to therapy. Like, for real, dude. You're acting like a child. And she don't like that. So, yeah, and she's probably listening right now. And hey, Nana Popoff, Mama Popoff, I love you to death. I really do. But do you understand how exhaustive and how difficult you are to be around? Like, I can't put it in any better words. I love you to death, but fucking hell. Everything's a problem. Everything's an issue. You spaz out. Your temper goes fucking 0 to 100 over the slightest inconvenience. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's all I really had to pop off about. Oh yeah, and what I did, because like in typical pop off fashion, right? Like I light her up, and then I proceeded to make a movie poster of the Psycho movie with her face on it, and put it on the Mark Zucker books and tagged her and all of her friends in it. She wasn't happy about that. So that's what we're doing now. It's like, hey, you want to act like a psycho? I'm just gonna troll you. And that is one of my biggest character defects is if I know it bothers you, I keep pressing those buttons until you break, until you either knock it off or you just completely wash your hands through with me. And I don't want her to wash her hands through with me. I want her to break and be like, all right, I am acting irrationally. I'm acting like a lunatic. Let me act like a 69-year-old woman and be cool, calm, collected. Let me develop some peace and serenity in my world. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry, we had mommy issues today and we just felt like venting them. So with that being said, hey, if you're into stupid videos, stupid memes, nonsense posts, and just, not taking life too goddamn seriously, make sure you follow me. I'm on the Mark Zuckerberg books. I'm on the TikToks. I'm on Clapper. I'm on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm on Instagram. I'm on X. I'm all over, dude. I'm all over. Off you go.